Ida for not admitting I couldn't understand what the nurse was saying during a mammogram? I just went for the most awkward mammogram I've ever experienced. The nurse seemed to be getting frustrated with me for not understanding which way she wanted me to move. Part of the problem was that she did not use words like left, right, forward, backward etc. just a lot of move this way which I struggled to interpret. She also had a very strong South African accent, i.e. a different accent to mine. Her increasing frustration and insistence that I relax. I came in reasonably relaxed but that was long gone by this stage, of course had the opposite effect, and then when she asked me to hold my breast out of the way and I heard dress instead of breast I nearly ended up in tears when she gave up on communicating and kind of grabbed my hand to pull my breast back. I then tried to de-escalate the tense situation and apologized that I am a little hard of hearing and had misheard her. She immediately became angry and said in quite a shouty voice that I should have told her this and she would have spoken in a slower and louder voice. I replied that it is not an easy thing to tell people, which seemed to anger her more. I should have said that her way of conveying instructions was also perhaps not as clear as she thought it was, but did not have the guts to say this and by now was actually quite upset. All this while I am still standing at an awkward angle with one breast wedged in the machine and the other being held back by my hand and hers. I have never been diagnosed as hard of hearing, in fact I had a hearing test during the past year that said my hearing is good. However, my children tell me I do have a hearing problem and I tend to think they might be right, even though they are horrible mumblers, haha. Anyway, I was shaking by the time I sat in my car and questioning how that all went so wrong and how I could have handled it better. Ida?